Welcome back to another episode of Uploaded and Unfiltered. Today is going to be a short podcast episode, and I only have one thing that I really want to drive home for any content creator out there, or hell, anybody who has ideas they want to bring to life. This is for you. Now, we all have ideas. Some of them have them in the middle of the night. Some of them have them right before we go to sleep. Some of us have them when we're driving to work. The thing about ideas is if you don't execute on those ideas, or at the very least capture the idea to paper or to pen or to a doc on your computer, doc being document, you will lose that idea. So if you ever have an idea that just pops up out of nowhere while you're sitting down watching TV and you're like, man, that'd be a dope idea. I should go ahead and execute on that. I should go ahead and make that video. Don't hesitate. Do it. There are so many ideas that I've had over the past few years that at the time were genuinely exciting. I was really excited to get those ideas out of my head and into the real world, but inevitably something stopped me. Either I talked myself out of it, or I forgot what the gist of the idea was, so I didn't know where to go with it, or I just plainly forgot the idea altogether. And I let a lot of bangers go. So what I'm saying is, if you have an idea, whether it's for a video series or just a random ass short that you think would be funny, or something that's educational, or something that could help somebody out, whatever it may be, do not hesitate to make that content, make that video, go live and say what you got to say, because at the end of the day, you will regret not executing on it as soon as you think about it, because you'll see that thing show up in the real world with somebody else. I don't think ideas are unique to individuals. I think ideas are out there for someone to grab, and you can have a thought that 7 other people could have had, and those other people will execute on it in their own perspective. Just because they have the idea doesn't mean they're going to execute it the same way that you will. And I think that is the important part to remember when it comes to ideas, or when it comes to creating anything. My daughter asked me, she was like, how do you keep coming up with ways and ideas to make videos? I'm like, there's just stuff that I want to get out that I don't see, or something that will just pop in my head. I'll be walking down a trail in the woods and an idea will pop in my head. If I have my camera on me, I'll shoot that idea right there. Or at the very least, I'll write down a note in my phone. And then the important part is to remember to look at your notes. Don't just write everything down and then 6 years later, but oh man, this idea I had is actually a movie now. Or this idea I had made this person $10 million. You don't want to be that person. As you're writing down these ideas, maybe at the end of the day or the beginning of in the morning, or at some scheduled time, make sure that you're looking over your list of ideas and seeing which ones speak to you, which ones move you to actually create content. I think the idea I had in the past was that if I have an idea, it doesn't matter when I execute it on. It's a good idea and I thought of it, so clearly I can think about it again. That's not true. I've recently started producing music just for my own. I might come out with a little EP. No singing, no rapping. I'm just gonna be making beats. I might rap. We'll see. Even over the course of a day, I didn't want to videotape because I didn't have my headphones. I didn't have everything that I needed to make the video that I wanted, and that was a mistake on my part. I had this idea for a melody in my head, and it was clear as day. What I should have did was went to my device, banged out that melody so I can actually have it. But no, I played it like 70 times. I was like, no, I got this. The next day comes, I go to record my video, and I cannot remember the melody at all. I improvised and I made something different, but it was not what I originally was thinking about. So that reminded me, if I have an idea, whether it be for a recipe, whether it be for something to do, whether it be for a video or a piece of content, execute on that idea so it gets out and doesn't get lost to either me talking myself out of it or just lost to time. And that's it. If that resonated with you, go ahead and share this podcast with somebody who else can benefit from conversations like these and more. Thank y'all for rocking with me. I think we're at 141 episodes or something of that nature. And again, I don't see any signs of stopping because it is very vital that we take care of our mindset. It is very vital that we ask ourselves, these thoughts that I'm thinking, whose thoughts are those? Are those my thoughts? Is that something that I truly believe of myself? Or is that something that's been fed to me over the course of years from either media or just people around me? We have the capability of being whatever we put our mind to. And I say that over and over and over again. And eventually it's going to sink into somebody and they're going to be like, oh, okay, got it. But I truly believe that whatever we put our mind to, whatever we desire, and if we have the means to actually go after it, there's no stopping us. So keep that in mind next time you're hesitant to put that video idea out there. It's probably good. If you thought of it and you was excited about it when you thought about it, that's a good idea. That's my metric that I use going forward. If I think of an idea and I'm excited in that moment, then I need to make that idea. Case in point, I'll have the house to myself for a week and I was like, you know what? I should make like a short, very short, scary movie or an intense movie. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to figure out how to do it. It's going to be sloppy, but I'm going to get so much experience out of it, trying to figure out what makes something suspenseful, what grabs people's attention, and can I do it with the tools that I have at my disposal? I'm 95% sure that I can. Now I just need to do it to prove myself that it's able. Before we go, I'm going to leave you with this last thing. It is very important for you to do the things that you think are impossible, at least attempt it. Or did you don't like, or did you think are scary? For instance, for a while, my daughters didn't like to go walk outside when it was like 80 plus degrees. And that's probably because in Florida, when it's 80 degrees, it's really 120. But here in North Carolina, when it's 80 degrees, it's nice because there's a cool breeze going through the woods. You're not sweating and overheated and feeling like the humidity is trying to choke you out. It's nice. So as we were on this walk, I could tell that they were like not really into it. And so I tried to make it a little more joyful, just cracking jokes, asking them questions to get their mind off of the walk itself. But at the end, I was like, all right, we did it. You guys knocked it out, and repeat after me. I can do hard things. And my youngest was all enthusiastic, and she said, and my oldest was like, I could do hard things. I need a little more energy than that because I need your brain to hear it in a way that is going to excite your brain to do this next time we go out and do something that's hard. So on 3, 1, 2, 3, I can do hard things. And that's how I parent. Anyways, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for listening. I have a ton of things that I need to knock out. I have a video that is done being shot. I just need to edit it. I got a bunch of shorts that I want to get out and a bunch of brands that I need to reach back out and check in on some potential projects in the works. But again, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for listening to me. Thank you for giving me a platform to actually voice my opinion on things. And I will be doing it more. And soon we'll have a live stream component to this show. Other than that, thank you for listening. I appreciate it. And as always, protect your mental, keep creating content, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.